Why is there a homeless person on a balcony? What the fuck?
I'll just crash the fuck out. Caught up with doing
Some appointment setting in the DMs. Fucking mega yacht. Right in my fucking backyard almost.
I'm not any different to you guys.
Look at that view. I don't know why there's fucking 3 shitters in this crib, bro. First balcony.
Happy birthday to you.
This is gonna boost my test by like 300%. I've literally had like a new apartment every single week. Fuck, this crib is crazy. Like there's some days I don't even work on my agency because everything is like handled, you know? Solid. That's the crib before dipping out to Norway.
Happy birthday, sir.
I just want to rip things apart. Yeah, this is like my balcony. When you just sit here, work, and you just look out and you just see the palm and a fucking yacht. There's no better motivation than that, boys. Alright, boys, welcome to another vlog. We're still out here in Dubai. Currently got the third crib, third penthouse essentially here in Dubai. So I figured let me just start off by giving you guys a quick like crib tour, okay? Hallway right there, and then in here, obviously just like dishwasher and shit. And then we got like 2 bedrooms right here. So this is like one of the bathrooms. We got like 3 bathrooms, I think. So this is like one of the first cribs. Obviously I live here alone. So yeah, got pretty much space for whatever, right? And in here, this is like the master. This is like where I get my good night of sleep and dream about all sorts of stuff. And then I've also got like my own little balcony. So let me give you guys like a fucking hack, okay? So every morning I wake up around like 8 a.m, right? And then I basically go to the fridge and grab like orange juice, and then I just sit right here. I literally just like sit on this chair right here for like 10 minutes and just drink like orange juice, okay? And boys, trust me, like this is gonna boost my test by like 300%. Okay, I'll get back to this in a minute, but like sunlight in the morning, right after waking up, like it's actually crazy how much it like boosts your energy and stuff in the morning. So yeah, this is like my balcony, pretty sick views. It's a corner penthouse, so pretty much got like views of Burj Khalifa, Burj Al Arab. Also you can see like the marina, which I just showed you boys, and then I also have a view of parts of the palm as well. And then I got like a big ass closet right here, and then a big shower and 2 sinks. I can literally fit like fucking 20 girls in that bathroom right there, but I'm not really gonna test that hypothesis. And then I got another bathroom in here, like a tiny one. I don't really use it. And this right here is the living room. So I got like a kitchen right here. It's a bit messy right now. And then boom, solid. And this is basically where I work, where I make all my money essentially. I've been doing some deep work and stuff. And here we got my supplement stack. Obviously, boys, okay, this is the thing, boys. Like a lot of people in this space, they're only here for the money, okay? They're just chasing money and all that stuff, right? Which is cool, right? But at some point, it's gonna like just become fucking boring, right? So obviously, especially like with me, I wanna optimize my health in like all areas, right? Like I wanna be winning in business, with women, and then obviously my actual health and well-being as well. So obviously, I want to maximize my testosterone to the max, right? So hence why I've been taking like pretty solid stack of like supplements the past few months. So I got like Tongkat Ali. I actually just got this, I restocked, because in Norway you can get like really shit, like they're not strong at all, but this is like crazy. This is like over 1,000 milligrams per capsule. So this right here, like boys, Tongkat Ali, like you want to be a bit careful with this shit because it's so like strong. But this boosts test like fucking crazy, boys. Like actually crazy. Like it's hard to even describe, okay? Because like when I'm in the gym and I've taken this shit for like a few weeks, oh my days, bro. Like I can feel it. Like it's like I just want to rip things apart. Like it's actually crazy. And then obviously got like D3 and K2, really important. This is like 5,000 IU. Takes about like I take like 2 of those a day, so like 10K a day. Obviously, you want to fucking maximize the test here. And then boron as well. This is really good for increasing test. And then ashwagandha. This doesn't really do much with your testosterone at all. It's just like so you stop giving a fuck essentially. And then I got some zinc, which is solid. And then obviously magnesium. All right, that's pretty much all you need, boys. The only thing other than that I would kind of take as well is Shilajit in like resin form. I don't really have it. I don't really have it right now because I left it in Norway. But yeah, I mean that's pretty much it in terms of like the supplements. So this is like where I work. It's like the last table. Honestly, like the layout of this crib is pretty shit. Like look at this. Look at how like empty it is. Like it should at least be like a fucking corner sofa or some shit here, or another one. But yeah, this is basically where I load up, you know, my vlogs and shit, and watch some Nikkei 30 as well. And then this right here, boys. Like look at this. Look at this. Oh my days. It's like you just look out and you see the Atlantis. And then this is the other balcony. Obviously, got this view. It's a bit loud because of construction and shit, but yeah, you can literally see over the other buildings. And right here, like if it was like clear sky today, you would see there is Burj Al Arab, and right there would be like Burj Khalifa, but you can't see it right now because of the wind and shit. And then we come around the corner and then we just look at the view. Obviously it's on the beach as well. Boom. Solid view. So yeah, boys, that's pretty much it for like the crib tour. But in terms of like my actual routine that I got here in Dubai, honestly, like when I travel, it usually takes like, I don't know, like a week or two to like actually like dial in like a proper good routine, purely because like when I landed in Dubai, like I don't know how long it is now, like 3 weeks ago, I was like all over the place, right? Like fucking restaurants late at night, and yeah, I think like the first day as well, my flight landed at like 1:30 a.m. or something, and I didn't go to bed before it was like 6:30 a.m. Like how crazy and fucked is that, you know? Like we were just out like fucking around essentially. But right now, like 2-3 weeks later, I've been able to have like a pretty dialed in routine, you could say. So I usually wake up at around like 8:30 a.m. ish. Obviously I prioritize my sleep a lot because that's like one of the main fucking key things that you need to optimize for if you want to increase your testosterone and all that stuff. And also when I don't get like at least 8 hours of sleep, I just feel like really sluggish and like my stomach hurts. Like it's just fucked, right? So I basically go to bed around 11 or 12 p.m. and then I sleep until like 8:30 a.m. and basically wake up, obviously wash my face and shit, and then I sit on the balcony and drink my nice little orange juice and just get some nice sun, and that basically just gets me in a really high energy state instantly. Obviously the sun is out like almost every day here, and it's like a little over 20 degrees, so it's like pretty much perfect weather right now here in Dubai. I'm not looking forward to going back to Norway, by the way, for Christmas, because bro, like the sun there it's like cold, and then there's like maybe like 4 hours of sunlight a day. Like it's just shit, right? So I'm really fortunate to be in, I'm really fortunate and grateful to be here in Dubai, obviously. But yeah, after I kind of have my little orange juice and that stuff, I usually just come out here in the living room, take my supplement stack, as you can see right there, and then I just kind of do some deep work. Personally, I prefer doing deep work in the mornings because that's when I'm able to like fully lock in and focus. I don't go on my phone either in the mornings, which I feel is such a huge boost in like productivity and stuff. Like when you just don't look at your phone at all and you go on your MacBook and you open up like one tab and then you work on one specific task until around like 12, I'd say. So from like 8 to 12 ish, plus minus, I just deep work on like 1 or 2 tasks, and I basically like plan the day the evening before, so I like know what I'm gonna work on in the morning, and that way like my phone is literally just in my bedroom, and I'm here in the living room. And then I obviously don't go on Instagram or YouTube or any of that shit, because it's just a distraction. And especially in the morning when I wanted to do deep work, I want to be focusing on one task and like properly spending my energy, time, and focus on getting it done like properly. Hence why I don't really like having my phone available 24/7 in the mornings, because it just, I don't know, it just fucks up my dopamine and shit, you know. Like if you start dooming and stuff, then you're just a bit cooked. But this morning, for example, I had to fix a sort of like automation. So obviously my entire like sort of like backend is pretty much like automated. Like I don't really, like there's some days I don't even work on my agency because everything is like handled, you know. And pretty much everything is like automated as well because of the automations that we got in place. But I actually was notified yesterday, I think, that right before bed, that one of the automations were a bit cooked. I had to go in and like sort one of those automations, because I obviously have like an operational wizard, like a AI automation specialist, you know, but I hired him after I created this specific automation, so he doesn't really know the ins and outs of this automation, only I do. Hence why like I had to kind of go in and fix it essentially. But this is like pretty much game, boys. Like let me just show you, boys, kind of like the automation. So how the automation works essentially is that after the client, you know, fills out the onboarding form with all their info and details and specific questions and everything, then it basically sends them to like a custom GPT agent that we have been building out, you know, and it's basically trained and automatically updated on like winning VSL scripts and winning ad video scripts and all that jazz. But this basically creates like the VSL script for the client based on like its database on like what works, what doesn't work, and you know, all that stuff. It has tons of like data and everything built up over time in itself. So it has like a really big brain, you can say. Like it knows the ins and outs essentially of what works and what doesn't. So it creates the VSL script based on its knowledge for the specific client, which is basically like a pre-call VSL on the thank you page, right, on the funnel. It also creates the ad video scripts as well based on like frameworks and everything. And then it finds the client's Google Drive folder, puts it into a Google Doc each, and then sends it to the client essentially, and those are like the two things we require of the client, which is basically to just record those video ads and then also record that pre-call VSL. And then it obviously sends that to the client in Slack, notifies the media buyers, you know, they have to go and check and make sure everything is good. And then we also have like the entire actual like funnel built out as well in GHL, fully like built out as well. So this basically just creates like the actual messaging for the funnel for the client. So like the headlines to use, you know, the survey questions, literally everything, the SMS and email reminders as well. And then it gives that to the GHL guy and he basically just starts cooking, right? So this automation alone, boys, has saved us like so much time in the backend because AI, right? And it's automated, right? And it basically just saves us like a lot of time because, boys, like you don't really want to have like crazy operational drag in the backend, right? So obviously like automations are really fucking key. So hopefully you guys kind of found that valuable. But I want to give you guys even more sort of like raw insights on what we're kind of like looking to build within the agency as well right now. So I'm working very tightly with my operational wizard on like working on the actual agency to like automate it and scale it even further, you know. So one of the things we're kind of looking into right now and that we've had pretty good success with, I'd say, is to basically automate the entire like video recording of the, you know, pre-call VSL and the ad videos as well for the client. So we basically found this software that allows us to basically take just a normal picture of the client's face and basically clone it. So it is like an AI that basically records the entire like ad videos and the pre-call VSLs and everything based on like the script we give it, right? So the client only has to give us a picture of the face and then everything from there is essentially just automated, right? And so that means like the entire like ad video recordings and the VSL recording stuff of the clients is going to be completely automated as well, which again saves us so much time, because one of the things that's annoying us right now is just that we have to wait for the client to record the video ads and record that pre-call VSL, and it takes like a few days because they have to get like feedback and stuff, and it's just a bit back and forth and just annoying, you know. So I know like once we are able to automate that aspect fully as well, then there's nothing really that we need from the client other than their info from the onboarding form and so on, because that's kind of like what we leverage within everything. So that way we don't really need anything other from the client than a picture of their face and the details from their onboarding form. So this, boys, is basically gonna allow us to go from, on average, let's say it takes us like 3 to 4 days after signing a new client to getting them up and live and running. So once we kind of are able to automate this component right here of like the ad videos and that stuff, which is required off of the client to record, then we're literally going to be able to get the client launched the same day as we onboard them, essentially, right? Because everything is just like boom, you know, like once they fill out the onboarding form, give us a picture of their face. The ad videos, pre-call VSL, like it's literally created like this, you know, within like 5 minutes or so. So that way, like we can literally launch a client's ads and everything the same day as we kind of onboard them, which is fucking nuts, right? Because boys, if you want to scale your agency to the point where you're doing, like, you know, 100K a month, you need to leverage automations just like this, okay? Because it just allows your backend to be way more like automated, right? And when things are automated, you don't need to hire fucking 10 media buyers and 10 GHL guys or anything like that, right? Because it's all automated, right? It doesn't cost you a dime, essentially. So that's basically how you scale up further and basically remain really high profit margins. Like personally for me, like I don't want to be one of those, like I don't want to run one of those agencies that does like 150K a month and then it has like a 40% fucking profit margins, which some of these people have in this space, okay? And then they don't tell you that they have a fucking business partner, right? So they only actually take home 20% of what they're saying they're doing, you know? So if they say they're doing 250K a month, right? And they got 40% profit margins and they have a business partner split 50-50 as well. So then they're left with 20% each. So then they're realistically only taking home like 50K each, which is shit, right? Like personally, I want to be taking at least like 75 to 80% home every single month, which, you know, we're basically doing right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. But yeah, boys, just some raw insights on what we got going on within my own agency as well. So hopefully you guys got some inspiration as well. Fuck, this crib is crazy. I really do like my corner penthouses here in Dubai. They're just a different vibe, honestly. But tomorrow I am actually changing Airbnb. Again, I'm gonna get one with a full palm view because I haven't really had that yet. So that's pretty much probably gonna be like my last trip here in Dubai before I dip out to Norway. As I'm recording this video right now, it's December 11th. And I'm probably gonna leave home around like maybe the 17th, somewhere around there of December, go back to Norway, dial in my routine again there, obviously stay there for Christmas and so on, and then I'm probably gonna dip back here to Dubai around New Year's time, maybe after, maybe before, not too sure yet. And then yeah, in Q1 we got some pretty exciting stuff locked in as well. But yeah, boys, it's around like 11 a.m. right now, so I'm gonna head off to the gym very soon. So yeah, I usually just wake up around like 8 a.m. right, do deep work until like 12, and then I just dip off to the gym. And then after the gym I usually have like a team meeting, and then the rest of the day I'm pretty much just free. So then I basically just spend my time on, you know, whether that's YouTube videos just like this one, or working on the agency even more, you know, looking at potential new hires and everything. And yeah, that's pretty much it, you know, like I don't really do that much, which I'm sort of grateful for, because obviously I wouldn't be sitting here in this Dubai penthouse if I was still the one building the funnels and doing the check-ins with the clients and all that headache. So I'm pretty grateful to be sort of like outsourced from all that stuff as well. So yeah, boys, I'll take you guys sort of like with me. I'll give you guys some clips here and there of the rest of the day and the rest of the week as well, and I'll show you guys the new crib as well once I check in tomorrow. All right, boys, it's the next day. It's almost like 12 right now. I need to get going because I just yeah, I'm checking out in like 1 minute. So I just packed all my shit and gonna head down to a cafe right now and then just do some work for like 2 hours until I check into the new crib. But damn, I'm gonna miss this crib. Holy shit, the views are just crazy. Only annoying thing is like all the construction shit here, but it's not that bad, to be honest. Like, look at this view, boys. Damn. It's always fun to change Airbnb like every fucking week, to be honest. Like, you just get like a new rush of like dopamine and shit, and new environment, you know, like you restock the fridge again and all that shit. So yeah, hopefully I fucking brought all my shit. But look at the views, boys. Got my suitcase here. Damn. All right, boys, just checked into a new B&B. Let me show you boys around. Got the first crib. Right here's where I'm gonna sleep probably. Look at that ceiling, damn. Crazy views. Got this bathroom right there. This is the master's. Huge ass bathroom. We got a bed. Of course a TV in front of the bed as well, cause when you have the huzz, that's what you gotta do, you know? Feel me? First balcony. Damn. Damn. Crazy thing there as well. Now look at this, boys. Look at this. Okay, another bathroom. I don't know why there's fucking 3 shitters in this crib, bro. There's like, can't people just use this one, you know? Like, what the fuck? And then look at this, boys. Look at this view. Oh my days. We got the kitchen. Boys. Oh my days, this is sick. Look at that view. This is basically where I'm gonna take fucking meetings, work, you know, do all that jazz with that view. Again, peep the attention to detail. Got a huge ass TV here. Another balcony, cause if you only have one balcony, then you're cooked. And now, check out this view. Right on the beach. Got the yacht out. Oh, why is there a homeless person on a balcony? What the fuck? So yeah, boys, that's the crib before dipping out to Norway. Nice little week here. That's how it's done. Holy damn. You can just see the fucking mega yacht out here. Look at this shit, boys. This is by far my favorite apartment I've had so far here in Dubai. Purely just because it's so big. Like I have fucking 3 balconies, like a 75-inch TV, 2 bedrooms, like fucking everything I need all by myself. And then yeah, when you just sit here, work, and you just look out and you just see the palm and a fucking yacht, like there's no better motivation than that, boys.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday to you. Thank you. Thank you. Let's go. Happy birthday, sir.
Alright, boys, it's currently like fucking 3 a.m. I have no clue how. I looked at the time and suddenly it was like fucking 3 a.m. I've basically just been chilling in the crib. Earlier we went for dinner, as you guys probably saw. And no, it's not my birthday. It's kind of like a cheat code, boys. If you want to like spice up the vibe a bit and just like have a fuck ton of fun, just say that it's your birthday today, and then you're gonna get cakes and all sorts of shit. Why not, you know? And yeah, I've just been like, what can you say, like chatting with some girls here and there, you feel me? It's safe to say I'm excited to get back to Norway. Literally all my friends here in Dubai have left now to their like hometown and shit, so I'm literally the only one left in Dubai. It's only for like 3-4 days though, but it's fine because I'm just gonna spend a lot of time in solitude and like thinking and shit, so I kind of like that stuff, you know. Haven't really had as much of that as I would like to here in Dubai, purely because it's like constantly been stuff going on 24/7. The other thing that's also a bit depressing is this view at night. Like you can't really see, or you can't really tell that it's actually like the palm, because it's like so dark, you know. Like obviously people are like fucking sleeping and shit, so it's just like completely dark out. Alright boys, it's Sunday today. I literally crashed out on the fucking sofa tonight because I was up until like fucking 3 a.m. or some shit, just like I don't know, I came back from the restaurant, you know, like after I had my birthday cake and shit, and I just crashed the fuck out on the sofa right here. And yeah, I think I was like, I was caught up with doing some appointment setting in the DMs, you know. But yeah, it's like fucking 5 p.m. right now, and I still have some fucking work I need to do. But yeah, boys, like it's just to kind of show you guys that I'm not any different to you guys. Like I do, like I'm not perfect by any means, you know. Like I still fucking crash out on the sofa at 3 a.m. on a fucking Saturday after talking with some huss, you know. Like it still happens to me, you know. But the key thing is like you don't want to feel guilty about that shit, okay? Because why would you, right? Like if you feel guilty about that shit, like you're just gonna be signaling to the universe that, you know, punish me essentially, you know, and that's gonna happen, you know. Hence why like I don't give a fuck, and I'm just gonna continue my day, right? I'm gonna make the most of it. But peep the view, boys. What the fuck? I was literally just chilling here in the sofa, and then I look outside and I see a fucking mega yacht right in my fucking backyard almost, bro. Look at this. Yacht traffic goes crazy. That one, bro. Damn. Alright, boys, I just finished up recording a killer YouTube video, which you guys will probably see very soon. And yeah, it's the last day here in Dubai, and I'm pretty much gonna miss this place. Like, who's not gonna miss waking up to this fucking view right here, boys? Like, all the yachts, the fucking Indian music in the yacht as well. I haven't really done that much like crazy shit like renting cars and all that stuff, because obviously I have my Porsche back in Norway, so it's not really like anything crazy, you know. But this sort of like Dubai sprint here, we haven't really been doing that much crazy stuff. Like we haven't even rented a car or anything like that. Like we were thinking of renting a McLaren, but then yeah, they kind of backfired on us. Like we showed up and then they said they didn't have the car, and then yeah, we just fucked off essentially. They didn't have any cars that we actually wanted, which is kind of like the bummer about this time of the year, because everyone is fucking renting cars 24/7. So there's like pretty limited availability as well on them. So like the past, what is it, like 3-4 weeks that I've been here, I've mostly just been focusing on like work and so on. Obviously I've created a lot of sick content for you guys, like here on YouTube, and for like short form as well, and like reels and ads and all that sort of stuff. And then within my agency as well, we've made like a couple new hires as well. And I actually broke down like my entire like 80K a month infrastructure of the agency in like I think it is like the video before this or something like that, which you should definitely check out. Tons of sauce in that one, and it basically pretty much explains like my entire team infrastructure essentially of my agency, which not that many people in the space even shows. So definitely check out that video, boys. But yeah, boys, I'm going to the airport around like 4 or 5 a.m. since my flight is at 7. So I need to check in my bag, and then we're heading off to Norway. Obviously gonna be back here in Dubai, lock in another apartment. I've literally had like a new apartment every single week here in Dubai, which is both like nice and it's a bit like fucking annoying, to be honest, because you're not able to like fully lock in, because there's always like, you know, when you have to change apartment, you have to wait until like fucking 3 p.m. to check in, and there's just a lot of time that goes to waste. So next time I'm probably gonna book a crib for at least like 2 or 3 weeks at a time. But here in Dubai now, I do also have like a pretty dialed in routine as well. Obviously it takes a bit of time before you like get a proper routine sort of like locked in. Right now my routine is pretty dialed in. This entire morning I actually had one-on-one calls with mentees, which I genuinely like love it, honestly. It's always like so much fucking fun. Like we always crack a joke here and there, and you know, go and talk about some hus, and it's just a vibe, you know. Like that's the thing. Like I love I love my mentees, you know. Like I only want to work with mentees myself that I know is going to scale and obviously get really good results, and that I actually enjoy working with as well, because in the end I'm going to be investing a lot of my time and energy into them and their situation and help them scale up further, right? So it's just a bit important for me that they're actually like, you know, proper guys, you know. But yeah, I'm pretty much just gonna pack my bags. I have like a meeting or two later today, and then we're gonna head off to a cafe to get some food and so on, and then just get a couple hours of sleep, and then dip straight to the airport and get my ass back to Norway essentially. So like if I'm in Norway for too long, like I'm too long in my hometown, and especially like if I stay at my parents' place for too long, then usually like over 2 weeks I'd say, then I can, you know, start seeing that it's having like an effect on me. It's having an effect on my thinking processes, and I'm not able to, you know, fully step into like that sort of like creative mode thinking and truly scale as fast as I'm able to do in an environment like here in Dubai, because obviously the people here makes you just want to push way further. Obviously when I'm linking up with other guys is doing way bigger numbers with their agencies and also with the info, I'm able to get like pretty good help and everything here as well. in person, which is, you know, so valuable. So yeah, boys, definitely change your environments, because you definitely don't want to be in your hometown or anything like that for too long, because it's just gonna fuck your brain up and make you too comfortable. So yeah, boys, that was pretty much sort of it for this video. It wasn't really like a vlog, you could say. It was a bit here and there, because I didn't really do that much stuff, obviously. I've just been like working, you know, having one-on-one calls with mentees and working out as well at the gym, you know, health maxing and so on. Done a tiny bit of sun maxing as well, but didn't really get a tan, so I kind of gave up eventually. But yeah, boys, that was pretty much it for this video, and I'll see you boys soon. Peace.